Get ready for University of Georgia basketball.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Georgia wins at 65-61 over Georgia State. What a crazy basketball game. What a crazy, crazy basketball game. Georgia played really great the first half. We saw a lot we liked. Georgia was up 17 at one point. And then, we'll get the first half first. Really, really great. Georgia came out fast. It was 9-0 at one point. And Georgia just played tremendous. Blue Kane, Smurf Milder, Jake Wilkinson, Jake Wilkins. Everybody was playing great, and everything. Santos Surreal. Georgia with 13 or 14 blocks tonight. Incredible defense, and you love to see that. Mike White said that Georgia's defense would be improved in the offseason, and he absolutely meant it in this game. Georgia with 14. Georgia State didn't know what to do with Georgia in the first half. Then the second half happens. Very late in the second half, Georgia catches fire. Georgia State catches fire. They cut it to 6 at one point, and then very, very late in the game, they got it to 3 or 2. So, just panicky basketball most of those last few minutes by both teams. And, that's going to happen. Georgia shot really good at the free throw line. They were 12 for 12 at one point. Then somehow missed the front ends of like 2 straight. And that gave Georgia State time 2 times to come down the court. They did take advantage of both of them, but that we missed another front end, and then at that point they did not take advantage of it. So great for Georgia there. Santos Surreal is bigger and lanky than he was last year, and that's good. He's bigger in a great sense, as in he's going to be more physical inside the paint, and you love to see it. Georgia State got hot, man. They were hitting threes. They went on a certain player for them went off and hit like 8-9 points in a row that Georgia had called timeout. That's how it got back in. Now, a bunch of positive things, but the only thing I want to talk about is, once again, Georgia having a big first half lead, and all of a sudden it starts to get weary there. But that's what I told somebody. I said, this is an exhibition game. We're going to be chill. We're going to have a great time. It's just for fun, and I said it online, I'll say it again. Special shout out to Dave Conan, the Georgia State Panthers radio network, live streaming the game where we could listen to it. Dave Conan's a great announcer. He's been at Georgia State for a very long time, so he is really, really good. But really love what I saw tonight for Georgia. The free throw line shooting was really, really impressive to the last minute of the game, and you just love to see it. It was really, really good. I mean it. It was a great game, and that was a great basketball game. We need Georgia and Georgia State to play more often. Georgia Southern, Mercer, Kennesaw State, Savannah State, it doesn't matter. These in-state games are so good for the state, and it brings up the best in both people, or it brings up the best in both programs. The best part of the game to me is when Georgia State is driving down the court. Blue Kane with a steal and a dunk. On the very next possession, Blue Kane, a steal and a dunk. It was funny. Georgia was on Georgia State all night long, and Georgia State played very sloppy at some points, and Georgia was able to take advantage of that and just play really, really good. You're going to look on the stat sheet and say maybe Georgia dominated this game. Was not, but the score does not prove Georgia played great, man. Georgia played really, really great. Hamilton, that was the player that had the 8 straight points for Georgia State. Just a really great game. I don't have a box score in front of me right now. I don't have stats. We'll go through that tomorrow when we re-look at the game. But just an instant reaction. Great basketball game. You gotta admit, that was a great basketball game. For an exhibition game, a really, really great game. Because what if Georgia State would have hit that free to take the lead? Georgia State would have they would have went crazy. Just a few years ago, Augusta beat Georgia Southern in an exhibition game, and that wasn't even an exhibition for Augusta. That was a real conference. That was a real non-conference game. So I mean, exhibition stuff, crazy stuff happens, and thankfully Georgia was on the winning side of it. Georgia's next exhibition game against Troy. Do not remember the date, but do not know if it's going to be streamed or anything. So, Final Five for Georgia just played really good tonight, and you need that win. Great game, really fun basketball game, and I'm excited for Wilkins and Wilkerson. They played really good. The usual suspects of Blue, Dillon, and Santo played excellent too. I mean, Santo played great. Blue played great too. Georgia started out 3 for 3 from three-point land. I mean, if we can shoot the ball better, we're going to be really, really good. But you have plenty of time to work on that. Georgia wins the first exhibition game over Georgia State 65-61. GG, Georgia State. They played for a great cause. They played for mental health. And it was a fun game overall. So Georgia wins it. Dawgs win, are 1-0 officially in exhibition play. We'll have one more exhibition game left. Then after that, the real stuff starts. It's 19 days until the college basketball season officially starts. So let's go Hoop Dogs, and great game for Georgia State, man. GG. Georgia and Georgia State should play more often because they do play really fun games. So Georgia 65, Georgia State 61. I'll see you tomorrow when we go more in depth with the game. So go Hoop Dogs, and Georgia wins it 65-61 over Georgia State.